Welcome everyone to this week's Colorscope. My name's Elizabeth Harper. My website is sealedwithlove.com. So thank you to my Facebook community for the 3 colors that we have today for our Colorscope. So using your intuition, select one of the following colors: pink, gold, or lime green. I kind of like bubblegum as that pink. So maybe bubblegum pink, gold, and lime green. Okay, so while you're intuiting your colors, remember to grab your free color kit at bit.ly/color kit. It'll give you some more insight into your true colors, and of course it'll sign you up for my love letter as well. I've been a little bit slack just lately on lots of different things, but I'm catching up with my work, so there should be some new items in my store coming up pretty soon, store.sealedwithlove.com. So, colors, what did you choose? Let's start with pink. I loved the idea of bubblegum pink. Someone chose bubblegum pink because of that bubble that we can blow up. Pink is a color of love. It's a color of unconditional love. It's the center of the heart chakra. So it's very sensitive, very vulnerable. But with a bubble gum, when it's a bubblegum pink, it's you can blow that bubble up and protect yourself. It's like as big as you can possibly get it. So anything that comes at you sticks on that bubble, and so you're protected. So it feels like that's what's going on for you this week. It's kind of, you know, a little bit vulnerable. You're feeling good. It's feeling pretty, feeling kind of loved and lovable. But sometimes you might be a little bit more sensitive than usual, because when you open your heart up, you let down your boundaries, you let down your barriers, and so it's almost like you're opening your doors and windows up. So lots of different things come in. You feel more emotions, you feel more of other people's emotions. So I feel that that bubble gum is going to protect you as well. That pink is going to protect you too. But you may want to focus on creating that bubble gum energy around you. Imagine yourself in a nice big pink bubble. Imagine chewing the bubble and then blowing it up and protecting yourself. So I've chosen some rocks. Alison Kialante made me some peace rocks. I mentioned her on my Facebook page. She's been making peace rocks for quite a number of years, and her intention is to spread 1 million peace rocks around the world. So the rock that came up for you is this one. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? It's violet and lilac and green. And I gave a name to all the rocks, and this one is called Experience. So I feel that with this, it's saying that your week you are expanding. Green and violet, sometimes when they come together, is about change, but it's about change in your confidence, and lots of experiences that may knock your confidence but also help you to become more confident. It's almost like you're getting stronger through those experiences. And I feel that with this, it feels like a little clock. You know, she's got a lot of them with dots around, but this one particularly feels like a clock. So I feel like you're waiting for something to happen, and there's a sense of, you know, it's like waiting for the kettle to boil. Stop waiting, let go of that idea of waiting for something, and just allow it to come in at the right time, when it's the right time for you. And it will. So let's pick a card for you as well. We love the Voyager deck, so I'm going to choose from here so that then you can take a look and see what you're most attracted to in the card as well. So, oh my goodness, you get the Ace of Crystals. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So we have another explosion of change. Crystals link with your mental capacity, intelligence, thinking, very much on that kind of educational level as well. And this is saying brilliant. So it could be that you suddenly have an idea and it's like opening up for you right now. So this feels really good. You know, just check to see what you are most attracted to. When I just looked at that, I saw this sort of purple tourmaline kind of shape coming up here. And And that to me feels like something is changing, something old is going out, something new is coming in. Might be a brilliant idea. All right then, so our next color is gold. So gold energy. Now, just as I was thinking, now what are we going to have for gold? I saw a frame, a picture frame here that I have with gold, and it has an angel inside of it. So golden energy could be encasing you. And again, you know, we have a theme that's going on here about protection, but with that golden energy, it feels like you're being encased in gold. And when you're encased in gold, it means that you attract to you lots of abundance and blessings, which sounds really sweet, doesn't it? It feels almost like you've needed some protection. There's a sense of needing healing at the moment. And you know, as I say that, I touch this stone that I have on my chest. Is an opal aura stone, and it links with connecting to angels. So you are connecting to your angels this week. It's particularly not important, but it feels like they have a message for you. I also feel like there's someone beyond that, someone that's in spirit, that is from your family or friends, that wants to either give a message to you or wants you to know that they're there thinking of you. I'm seeing a gold pen now, and there's a sense of writing something down. So, you know, it could be writing a blog or a book or a chapter or a message or something, but it feels like it's small pieces, so it's almost like little messages. And what I'm being told is that it would be good for you to write little quotes or little messages for yourself, and maybe put them into a bowl, a little bit like having angel cards. So having positive messages so that you can take them from that bowl, and they are actually messages from your angels. So ask them to help you to write those messages. That's kind of sweet, isn't it? Let's see if there's anything else that wants to come up. I'm seeing walking. So there's a sense of, you know, you may not know where you're going at the moment, but you are heading in the right direction. You are being guided. And I'm getting this sense of competition. So you may feel as if you're not getting there as fast as everybody else is. Let go of that idea, because again, everything has perfect timing. So whatever is happening to you is happening at the right time. So again, just let go and continue on. You're going in the right direction. All right, so the rock that came up for you, the peace rock that came up for you, is introspection. And this is a green energy. It's dark green and light green that's there. And green is the color of the heart chakra. It's the outer bands of the heart chakra. But also green is that energy of the tree. So the tree kind of goes from a bright green to a darker green, and then starts going into yellows and reds until eventually all the leaves have fallen off. Well, the introspection, it feels like it's time for you to go into your heart. And what's interesting to me is when I look at this, I'm tuning into your friends and your family, not acquaintances, it feels like people close to you. And I feel almost as if you're going in to think about your connection to people, and think about your connection to people that are very close to you. I also get this sense with this of not just going in, but reaching out to people that have been close and, you know, that haven't been in your environment for some time. There's almost a sense of you now starting to reach back out to them. I'm just feeling if there's anything else that wants to come up. No, that's it. It's gone. Perfect. So let's see what your card is as well. Oh, I feel like it wants to come on the bottom. Oh, very nice. It's Woman of Crystals. So she is, lots of crystals today, right? She is the guardian. So when you look at her, she is the Queen of Swords in the regular tarot deck. So if you notice, she has her eyes closed, and it's almost like she is in that state of introspection. She has a triangle that's going on right there. That's what I notice. What do you notice in that card? Whatever you notice has a message for you that's personal to you. So if you don't know what that means, just ask, what does it mean? And then see what comes to you. So with this, I feel that she's saying, you know, it's just time to go within. Stop looking outside of yourself for answers. Look inside, and you'll find clarity within as well. And I also feel that because the crystals have come up again, that a crystal will help you. So, you know, you'll know what crystal that is, but if you're lost for a crystal, you may want to use either a golden colored crystal, like a Lemurian crystal, a golden healer, or a clear quartz crystal may help you as well. It just feels like those two crystals will be of assistance. All right then, so our final stone and color, our final color is, what was that? That was lime green, right? So green is the color of new beginnings and of old energy as well. It's a karmic color. It's also a new identity because it has that new beginning kind of energy. And again, go back to the tree. And if you think of a tree, it's sprouting those green leaves after just being branches and a trunk. So it is a new identity. It's a new kind of way of being, a new look, but you've still got that core of who you are. So I feel with this that it's about growth, that the lime green, it's saying that you are growing, and you're growing much bigger, and it doesn't have to be physically, you're growing much bigger than you ever anticipated. There's a sense of, I can feel like a relaxation that's coming with this. It's almost like you're saying, ah, finally, you know, with that kind of growth, and you're allowing the growth to happen. So green is a color of financial abundance and blessings. It's also a color of balance. So it's saying that your finances are coming into balance, that your love life is probably coming into balance, because it's another kind of heart energy for us as well. And I also feel like, you know, it is that time of year when we have change. There's a lot of change in the air, and we're coming up to change. So I feel that for you, there's almost a sense of don't panic about the change, that you may want to write down what it is you want to change and what it is you want to keep, but maybe that will change in a way. You know, for instance, like my room, I want to keep my room, but I might change it in some way. There's that kind of a feeling to it. Let's just see if there's anything else that wants to come in. And you know, as I'm sitting here thinking of green, I'm getting gnomes. So it could be that you just need to take notice of your intuition and take notice of the garden around you because of that growth, and the little people energy, the fairies and the nature spirits, etc. Be in nature this week. Green, of course, is nature. Be with that energy and maybe tap in to the nature spirits, because they may have a message for you, especially as that came up for me. And I'm just being told, you know, the gnome thing is also to do with a trip, so you may find yourself going on a trip as well, which is kind of interesting. Okay, so your stone is this very pretty stone that seems to bring all the other colors together. It's pink and green, and then it has blue on the outside and violet on the outside. Blue and violet are colors of therapy and being a therapist or being a healer. The green and the pink is that heart energy again, and the green and the violet here is about confidence. Kind of interesting. So it may be that in your heart you want to be of service, you want to be a healer, you want to help others, and it's just a case of being confident around that. This is such a beautiful stone. You know, I called it freedom, and there is a feeling to this that you are allowing yourself to nurture your gifts, to manifest your gifts, to embrace and to allow your gifts to grow and evolve. And there's a sense in this particular stone that you're going to start touching people. You're going to start communicating with them and letting them know what you can do for them and how you can help them. And I feel almost as if you're going to grow from that as well. How exciting. So let's see what your card is. Let's choose a bottom card. So we get Child of Cups, and this says feeler on the top. So take a look at that, And you know, the cups energy is a water energy, so of course we've got a fish and lots of other things going on there. And the child, of course, is a younger kind of vibration, but it can also mean a new vibration as well. When I look at this, I see the pink, so it's almost like a pink balloon that's right there, so it looks a little bit misshapen. And pink again is that color of love, but it comes in all different shapes and sizes. That's what I feel the message is for me. So when you look at that card, what do you see? What image really pops for you, and what does that mean? Because that's, you know, again, it's an additional message. With the Child of Cups as well, it could be that a new relationship is coming up or a new friendship is coming in. And you know, I have this sense of, if it's not a new relationship and it's not something that's kind of happy and wonderful, it feels like somebody is going to touch your core, and it's going to bring some stuff up. So that could be good, or it could be a little bit challenging, you know, whatever. But just notice it, be aware of it. All right, let's see what we get. Let's pick a rock from the bag here, see what our rock is. Let's pick a color from the Orosoma deck for us, and we'll pick a card as well. So we'll pick one from the middle of the deck here. All right, so our look at this, isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness, I love that, with the yellow and the red. This feels like a birthstone, doesn't it? That's what it feels like to me. It feels like it's saying it's time to be born and open up your windows and doors. And I just feel happy when I look at that. And there's yellow and red and blue, all the primary colors. So I feel that this stone is called birth. Yeah, lovely. So we're in for a birth this week. Our colors are gold and blue, and I think that's the number 97. Yes, it is. It's the number 97. So that is Archangel Uriel. But the gold is a wisdom color, and blue, you know, these two colors, when they come together, they're writing colors. So they're actually kind of, it's almost like the wisdom is coming to the surface. There's lots of ideas that are coming up, and there may be more ideas than you're able to actually get done or written down, but I feel that one of the ideas is going to come up about writing. So you may not actually get the writing done this week, but there's lots of feelings and vibes going on here around writing, and something magnificent around that as well. I love that. I feel as well that we're going to be sharing with others that maybe are not in our group, so to speak, and we're going to be sharing about our beliefs and how it's helped us and our path with others. That's the sense of it, and it feels like we're going to be helping other people as a consequence of our sharing. So the card that we get is interesting because it's called Setback. So with this, it can often come up with financial setbacks. So we're spending too much money this week. That's the problem. So be careful of your finances. Of course, look at those cards and look at the card and see what you notice in the card. If there's anything that really draws your attention, then ask, what does that mean for me? What I see is, I see this little tiny world at the back here, and all the other worlds are really big. So I feel as if, you know, financially, from a financial perspective, that is just, there's some money that's coming, it just hasn't come yet, it's on its way. That's the sense of it. Alright then, so that's it for this week's Colorscope. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please share it with your friends if it resonates for you. Join me on my Facebook page, facebook.com/Elizabeth Harper Sealed with Love, because we play and do lots of different things, and especially on Mondays we have Mystic Mimi Monday, and that's an oracle. And of course, check my store.sealedwithlove.com. Oh, and one more thing, I have just created a new service. It's crystal gem readings. So do take a look at that. That's a new service to help you and work with crystals. So you'll see me working with crystals on the Astro Colorscope every month. So nothing else to say here. Sending you lots of coloricious blessings. See you next week. Bye.